Minnesota Vikings. Bill Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Minneapolis. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25. Out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
Off the play fake, Williams. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Here's Swift on second down. They'll couple together a yard there. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down, here's Williams. And he let his man too much there, Bronk. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
He fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go. Check out.
First carry here. Takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Bears say they have it. Looks like they do. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fumble. If you're the type to believe in omens, this is a very worrying start to this game.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. Williams on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this third down. To the air yet again, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for first and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't likely care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Here's Williams again. He rolls to his right. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the shotgun, McCarthy.
The second down pass. Montez Sweat brought it down. A loss of 13 yards. Brings up third down.
And the Bears showing dive for this third down play. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
That's good for a Vikings.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Here's McCarthy, first and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down carry for Jones. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
A loss of 1.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
For a Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now McCarthy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
23 more yards.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's another.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. It could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Jones. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a one-point game. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Well, good luck stuffing the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
And it's not just the sport, but you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, we feed him.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. You're going to run here. Kyle Manunga can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Komet's got it, left side. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have it 3rd and 7. Looking from the gun, Williams. That one's nabbed by Komet. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bears first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Williams set to pass. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Tory Taylor on to punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And a nice return out of it. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10. Here's Jones. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's first down bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
A give left side to Jones. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Look at him. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Downfield. He's got Hawkinson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's going to get the Vikings the first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
This one's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
60 Lions. 19 Lions. Go.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on fourth down. Will Reichert headed out. A very short kick here from the right hash. Reichert connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
You know, once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to go. Yeah. And he knocks that one right through to give them the lead.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Chicago first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. First down, Williams to throw. Throwing the out route complete. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Williams will look to throw. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Off the play fake, Williams. And that's going to be caught in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a second quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defensive so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Rondale Moore on the return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
McCarthy throwing here. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down. McCarthy to pass. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Locates Jefferson along the sideline, complete. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still Brock not enough to avoid third down.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
Throwing on third, McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings get some 8 points and the lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So Rob, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back and forth for a couple games. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of the play.
Down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10.
What is going on?
Rush in.
Williams to throw. That one's intercepted. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
26-yard line.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Williams to throw on first. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Williams from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it deep downfield. He has this down to the 34. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, Williams. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. To the air yet again, Williams. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down, here's Williams. Throwing for the end zone. And the defender coming away with it. And the Vikings will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with the coverage baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
16 yards.
He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's going deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
On the carry, this is Jones. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Chased out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. It's fielded at the 14. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return and gets it back to the 20.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago first down. Williams going to run with it. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
The difference right there, Jake, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, quick decision making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that's a tough one because you can see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Looking from the gun, Williams. He lost it, deep left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's McCarthy to throw. Thielens got it. It's complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Jones. And that's good for a gain of 5. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the 37. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Third down from the gun. McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Now run it with Manunga. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Case. It leads to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Aggressive call in second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 27. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. Physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here's Williams. On the move, headed right. Brought in right side by Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Motioning the tight end now. On play action, here's Williams. And the Vikings rush, brings him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. This QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, Williams to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Running back sent in motion left. First down throw by Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback don't be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Let it run!
Second and 13. He completes it in traffic. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
On third down, here's Swift. And the run will not work. He is shot to the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Cracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The return. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No luck on the look to his back. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Go, check. Check. 70 Lions. Ready,
Jones trying the left side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now. Buying some time right. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
3rd down, here's Jones. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Doesn't look like it has the leg, and it falls well short of the post. And we are still tied in the 4th.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, well, he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
What is that? Get there.
Williams set to pass. Odunze's got it right side. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. He creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
What is it? Here we go. Here we go. Tip in. Tip.
Swift now from the pistol. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They're set up at the 35 now.
What is that?
1st down, Williams. And that's got it, left side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Running back sent in motion. Avoids the defender. We've got a foot race. It's a solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Bears going for the win here. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
What is it? Hold on.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Now it's Renunga. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Vegas.
He'll look to throw it. Drops back. Needs an open man. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let it slip.
Now to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. Important moment as they turn to Cairo Santos. He connected once, had a good chance here. This is inside of 35. That one is good. And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that kick? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. That kick might just win them this game.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Moore with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to throw. Forced out to his right. Connects with his back. Aaron Jones. And he gets out of here to save that final timeout. Just picks up the first down, too.
We feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Okay, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now second and 10. Setting up to pass. This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they hold him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Reichert. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash.
38-yard attempt.
Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime, rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it'll be for the game winner.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here.
20-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Williams from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Williams thrown again here on second down. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too.
Will Reichard to kick off.
It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. First throw of overtime now. He's Marley won't risk something here. Just chucks it away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
To take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has his man, it's a Dunze. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
All right, needing 3 yards here on third down if they want to keep this opening drive of overtime going. Working from the gun, Williams. Is brought in by Burton. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, and that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Williams off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Chicago first down. Again, it's Williams. Has it downfield working the left. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up first and 10.
What is up? We got Hornet!
To the air yet again, Williams. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Here's Williams again. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right, so an important landmark crossed on that play. They're inside the red zone now, partner. Now, new overtime rules mean they can't win it with a touchdown, but more times than not, a touchdown does ensure they don't lose it on the next series either.
Yeah, and you do all this work, all this heavy lifting to get into the red zone, it's got to be a touchdown, and that's all you're thinking offensively. You are not going to feel good coming off the field if you got to settle for 3.
He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Out there on the direction of DJ Moore. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Third down, here's Williams. Looking for it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
That's no gimme. Now that's a pressure kick right there. And it's not going to win him the ball game, but now set your defense up with the opportunity to go out there and close it out.
Moore with a return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And he had the game in his hands, Brock, but he couldn't hang on. A pick would have ended it.
Justin Jefferson.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut. and make the catch.
He puts some power on a deep one left. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead in this game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.